Hi, superheroes! I'm Pink Phoenix, coming to you from Purdue University College of Veterinary Medicine's League of VetaHumanz. We are wrapping up season 2 of VetaHumanz Live. Today's guest, who is normally our host, is my co-host, Victory Knight. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited that you're being on this show. And thank you so much for being an outstanding host. Hope we have you as a host next year as well.
Of course, I learned from the best.
So we are closing out season 2, folks. Can you tell us about your life as you wrap up your first year as a veterinary student?
Yes. So far we're in our we have our last week next week, so it's all our finals. It's been definitely tense. We've had an OSCE. So that's where they kind of evaluate all your skills that you've done. So like kind of veterinarian skills, like IM injections, kind of all sorts of injections, radiographs, your cytologies, pretty much everything you can think of. They'll test us and their stations. So it's really stressful. Like you have evaluators in your time, then they're just like kind of staring you down while you do the skills. So it's stressful, but we got those. We passed, so we're fine.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you. So we also had A&I oral, so it's just like applications integrations. So they give you a case. You obviously haven't seen it. You have to work on it for 40 minutes. You like look at the CBC, the serum biochemistry, kind of everything, presenting complaints. And then you kind of need to sit with 2 evaluators or 2 veterinarians. And they kind of evaluate how you think as a doctor, what you think the differentials are, what will you do to continue like looking for the diagnosis. So it's also really stressful, but that's been done. Now we're just waiting for grades. But so I'm not too stressed about that, but it's been stressful. We have 5 more exams next week.
5 exams. So what's left? What are those 5 next week?
Yeah, we have physiology, we have immunology, we have histology, we have neuroscience, and then histology.
Histology, all the ologies.
Yeah.
So what's your strategy? How are you studying for 5 exams at once? I want to hear.
Yeah, so I've kind of been splitting up my days. So I'll try to work on at least 3 different topics. So I try to do like the less ones that I'm not studying about. I'll try to do those in the morning where I'm still trying to wake up. So I'll do those. I'll probably do anatomy in the morning. I'll do a little bit immunology, then physio at the end, because physio it's a lot. So that's we had I think 6 or 5 exams already. So it's just kind of we're learning new material in addition to all the old material. Is pretty it's a lot. So that's I have to be in the mood to study for that. Yeah, so I try to put it more when I'm already home, where I'm no, I don't have any disturbances. So I'll try to do that, and I kind of just split my time, and that's what I've been doing. And then the ones I'm less stressful about, I'm putting less emphasis on. Obviously, still studying for them, but they're not my top priority right now. So that's what I've been doing.
So you feel good? Confident going in?
Yeah, I do. And I'm still studying, even if I have a decent amount of buffer. It's still I want to review everything and make sure that I know my material and I understand it. So yeah, so I feel good. It's just a lot of information and it's just crunch time.
Have you had to change your study strategies that you normally do for the year now that you're studying for so many exams at once?
Yeah, so I've started to incorporate Anki. I was an anti-Anki girl, not gonna lie. It just feels like it's a little hard to work. I just feel it's a little outdated, but a lot of my friends have made it, or we have a tutoring program where a lot of them have made previous Anki, so I don't have to make them. I just can use them.
Oh,
so I feel
that's
very helpful because I'll spend all day making them and I struggle to understand the platform, so I'll spend all day doing this. But being able to actually use them with the material, so I've been doing that because the slides are just so long, and at least for the physiology, we have at least 10 new lectures in addition to I don't know how many previous lectures. So I've been doing Anki for the new material, and then I'm going to look at my review on PowerPoints and all that for my old ones. So I've been doing Anki. I've been doing a little bit of Quizlet for at least anatomy and my anatomy notes. So I've been incorporating a little bit new things. I still do a little bit of my outlines and stuff. So I kind of have a mix of everything. It just changes based off the class and what I have material wise.
That's good. I love how you have so many strategies, right? That you can pull from and that you're using them all.
Yeah.
Okay, I want the highlight reel. Highlight reel for this year. What was
This
the best things about the first year of vet college?
I would say making friends, like you definitely, create like a little niche and, you can like ask each other and just kind of like talk because we're all struggling. So definitely having like a group you can like discuss with and kind of make sure we all feel the same and kind of just support each other would probably be the highlight. And definitely like the things like I just love comparing how little, well, it's expected that you don't come with, pretty much no knowledge and then you walk out and you're like, wait, I actually do know that. Or when you do like your summer internships, you're like, oh, I learned this. So I think that's my highlight. And I look forward to doing that stuff like in the summer and stuff. So definitely like the growth of knowledge is definitely that. And I think you would do a lot of cool stuff. I think like wet labs and stuff have been so cool. Like there's some wet labs that you can do like practice stuff that like you wouldn't do to third year or, even in clinics. So that's really fun where they just kind of like they'll just teach you and stuff. So that's probably been I think honestly overall has been the highlight. It's just a lot.
A lot.
So
Yeah,
I'm
it is. But you
a lot.
did
Yeah,
it.
so the finish line is here. So
So
yeah.
tell me about summer plans.
Yeah, so I came into Purdue through a program called Veta College. So and it's pretty much where they give students in like either who don't have a lot of opportunities for vet med or just kind of a little bit of diversity of different backgrounds and stuff. So I did that program and now they do it every year. So now that I'm a first year vet student, I'm actually going to be a TA position. I have a TA position to be a mentor for those undergraduate students that are participating in the program. So it's really nice to give back. So I kind of teaching them like what our experience have been, like prepare them for like how we study and like the materials you'll see, and it's really fun. I loved my TA. She was a sweetheart and she gave us so much good advice. So I plan to give that same advice and just kind of give them guidance. So I'm really excited about that. It's about a 6-week program. The last 2 is virtual. So me and my roommate, we plan to go back to Florida. We're gonna go to Destin before we make it all the way like to like the end of Florida. We have a plan, so she's gonna bring her dog. We're gonna we rented a hotel. We're gonna stay there for about a week to get some sun because we haven't gotten much sun in Indiana. So really excited about that. And then I go home. I'm probably gonna go on vacation. Nothing's been planned because I'm a planner, but like like with classes and stuff, I just want to make sure that everything goes well. So I
Yeah.
plan to do a vacation. I just haven't booked it yet. And then I have 2 internships, one's through Banfield, that's 2 weeks, and another one through VCA, that's 2 weeks as well. Those are going to be in Miami. So I get to do some veterinarian work with also like being there with my family, seeing my family. So I'm really excited for all of that.
It's good. You have to start VetaHumanz chapters at both of those Banfields and VCA practices when you get there.
Yes, of course.
Tell them about it. Get them signed up. We'll get them trained, and then
Yes, I love it.
go Mars.
Yep.
that is just wonderful. Anything else you want to share for the audience? Insights, inspiration? I mean, this is a big milestone in your life.
I would just say that I know people are going to say how hard it is, and it is, but it's not impossible. And I do say like doing your best, even if you're not doing okay, like it will all be okay, but definitely making sure as long as you put in your effort and your part and you can say that you've done it all, like I think you've done what you could. And I think that's like my motto is like, as long as I'm doing what I can and I'm putting my 100% effort, then that it will always be enough. So, and especially with this hard times, like I look back, I'm like, I did what I can and now I'm going to continue doing what I can. And at the end of the day, we're going to finish. So, and we're going to be veterinarians. So that's my motto and just keep going. So I'm excited.
I love it. What win are you focusing on this week?
Honestly, just finishing the finals.
Finishing the finals.
Just finishing finals. And then I'm going home actually for Mother's Day. I like kind of forgot it was Mother's Day because we're just so like, we are only focused on school. And I was like, oh, so I'm going to go home and then I'll come back for the internship right before. So I'm excited for that too. So just finishing finals and going back home to see my 4 kids and my family.
I'm sure they'll be so wonderful to see you.
Yeah,
and then I can get you back. That's okay.
Yes.
So that works. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so very much for being on the show and for all of everything you have contributed to the league and the community and with the podcast. I truly, truly appreciate you.
Of
And
course. I appreciate the opportunity. I love to give back and just love to spread the love and everything in the vet med and every on the community in general.
that's what it's about. Well, for our audience, you're going to have to wait for the summer. Stay tuned to see what year 2 is going to bring.
Yep.
In the meantime, you can learn more about the League of VetaHumanz and other League of VetaHumanz superheroes at VetaHumanz.org. And if you like this episode and this season, and I know that you did, please tell your friends, subscribe, follow, hit like, do all of those things. And remember, use your powers for good.